Like I said before, I just wanna use Facebook. Why I want to I wanted to return to Facebook. So I wanted to return to Facebook because Facebook is my opportunity. Because I like to use Facebook. For me, I will never make fake account on Facebook. Who is it? Teacher Gio Malana or Teacher Vincent Ramos? No. Even Luis Cabales, even my good friend JD Biniegas, my kabarkada friends. JD Biniegas, he knows my dude Chris Oreta. But Chris Oreta was my friend. I know JD Biniegas was my friend too. Chris Oreta is my friend. They are my video gamers. but for me, when I use a Facebook, for me I never want comment, I never post, I never creating nonsense. For me, I wanted to use Facebook. This is my opportunity to return in Facebook. Because I've been 3 years in the hiatus on Facebook for what I did to David Gill. Even his family members. This is the lesson to to Paulo Cruzada, ha. Paulo Cruzada, Gina Asedio, Jeffrey Asedio, Teacher Alexandra Pagkalinawan, Teacher May Tiburcio, Ate Mel Canete, Ate Dina Guillermo, Kuya Copio, and other Marcos loyalista who were fake Filipinos, even Sangkay Janjan, Nino Barsaga, and Romeo TV Vlog. Please, all of you, stop posting about fake news. For me, look at Mang Rodelio Daguman. Oh, Mang Rodelio Daguman says it's a real news. Oh, that Martin Romualdez is involved of flood control ghost project. It is true. It's a real news. Even Zaldico is involvement there. Why he posts in the Facebook page Rodelio Daguman? He has a cover. It has a profile pic. Bring Rodrigo Duterte home, or bring what's that? PRRD home. I know Rodelio, Mang Rodelio is a pro Duterte. I'm not criticizing Rodelio Daguman because he has his own opinion. Just like I said, opinion niya di Mang Rodelio Daguman. Oh, this is what I say to you. I just wanna warn those idiots who were Marcos loyalists, who were fake Filipinos. Remember, think before you click when you're using a Facebook. Like me, when I use Facebook, when I use Messenger, I never harass those teachers in CDIFI, or I never harass Teacher Marisa, or I never harass Teacher Ruti Barrientos. So I never harass them. Even Teacher Jessa Fernandez, I never harass them. There's only who's a Marcos loyalist is Sangkay Janjan and also Romeo TV Vlog. They're spreading a fake news. Just like you, Sangkay Janjan. Oh, Kuya Copio, both of you. Both of you are manipulatives. Is this what you like to post on Facebook? Is this what you like to criticize anybody, to say what was Kuya Copio said? What was Kuya Copio, who's the Marcos loyalist wannabe? He says BBM, Marcos. Oh, I don't care about Marcoses. Like me, when I post on Facebook, I never comment on Facebook. I never, for example, here's the lesson, Kuya Copio. I don't like Marcoses. This is what you realize. You want a martial law. Let's see, I will teach you a lesson, Kuya Kopyo. If you come in Quezon City, in ang bantayog ng bayani who were anti-Marcos, you see the opposition who were detained by Marcos Sr. You see, you will get karma. Have you ever known that Mariano Marcos, who was involved of the assassination of Julio Nandanduran, I was mentioned by Carl Vilus and Matthew Timbal. Oh, Mariano Marcos is involved of assassination of Julio Nakpil o Julio Landunan Nakpil. That was a father of Ferdinand Marcos Sr. When I was told by Carl Vilus, I told to Carl Vilus, if he invented the time machine, he want to kill Ferdinand Marcos Sr. Oh, I praise with him. Like you, Kuya Kopyo, if you're Ilocano, you will say Ferdinand Marcos, you say Bongbong Marcos. When I was talking to Ate Lot, you keep an eye with my 2 cats or monitor my 2 cats before we go to Japan. You will say Marcos. Oh, when I talk to Ate Lot about the news of Tatay Digong, Rodrigo Duterte, when he was interim release, would you ever to say Marcos? Marcos? You say it, I am a Duterte supporter. When Ate Lot says, are you a Duterte supporter? Yes, I am. Oh. And then Kuya Kopyo has always bat in. He said, Marcos. Was it Bongbong Marcos? I don't care. Whenever you say like this, I don't care. Because this guy is always yelling Marcos, BBM or Bongbong Marcos. This man needs to learn a lesson. You know, in the time I said before in Bayani Kasaysayan, you see the EDSA People Power 1, 1986. When the time of Cory Aquino or Ferdinand E. Marcos Sr., when they are being ousted, Ferdinand Marcos Sr. Was being ousted, and Cory Aquino was installed as the President of the Philippines, and Marcos Sr. was being disposed in 1986 EDSA People Power 1. What did they just do? They just oust. The Marcos family were ousted in Hawaii together with Bongbong, Amy, and Irene, including Amy, even Irene's husband, Greggy. And not even just that, Imelda Marcos was present there, even other housemates who were exiled there in Hawaii. They just exiled because I know the Marcoses, they never come back to the Philippines. As you can see, the Presidential Commission of Good Governance, or PCGG, they said that the Marcoses are involved of the bravery and robbery to the Filipino people. And it's the greatest robbery of the government. Just like his son, Bongbong Marcos, is also involved of the greatest robbery of the government. Kuya Kopyo, just listen to me, magkinig ka. Ay sasabi ko, that's what I said. Remember, the Marcoses are the greatest robbery of the government. And people are saying, Marcos magnanakaw. That's the reason. Because like his cousin Martin Romualdez and Bongbong Marcos are the greatest robbery of the government. Oh, what are you gonna say to yourself, Kuya Kopio? Oh, everyone are anti-Marcos. I've been talking with Denzel Joshua. They said to me, everyone are anti-Marcos. O Lawrence Villawan, anti-Marcos. Paula Nunez, anti-Marcos. O Bill Galang, Jens Manaid are anti-Marcos. O, even you remember Jens Manaid's sisters? Even Alan Manaid, his brother. They are anti-Marcos. Everyone are anti-Marcos, Kuya Kopio. Even Teacher Jessa Fernandez, Teacher Rudy Barrientos are anti-Marcos. Even Teacher Marisa, who's it? Oh, even other teachers in CDIFI. You remember Ate Emily and also Ate Rona. I just want to mention they are anti-Marcos. Oh, they are. Teacher Chin Busmante, oh, the friend of Roylan Marlang was an anti-Marcos. Everyone are anti-Marcos, especially you, Kuya Kopio. You're saying Bongbong Marcos. Oh, everyone are anti-Marcos, Kuya Kopio. Ma'am Rodelio Daguman is an anti-Marcos. Me, I'm anti-Marcos since 2025. I'm not a Marcos loyalist anymore. My parents said to me, dati akong Marcos loyalist, dati ka Marcos loyalist, and they said to me, for me, I am a former Marcos loyalist. I'm not a Marcos loyalist. Alright? I'm not. Whether it like it never be again. Just like I said, it never be again. Oh, Teacher Gio Malana is anti-Marcos. Why Teacher Gio is an anti-Marcos? Oh, his parents are victim of Marcos martial law. Oh, just like I said, Kuya Kopio, you remember what was I heard from Teacher Kel? Oh, her sister, Barbie Pabelo. She said that her sister, I never seen her in personal. I never met her in personal. Hindi ko yan kilala. Oh, I'm just gonna say, she said to me, magnanakaw pala ang mga Marcoses. And what she said, Marcos, magnanakaw. Oh, this is the reason, Kuya Kopio. I know you're saying about Marcos, Bongbong Marcos, Ferdinand Marcos Sr. I don't care. Ate Nenet also anti-Marcos. Oh, she's not pro-Marcos. Everyone are anti-Marcos. You remember Ate Mirisol's son, Paulo Siaco. Oh. Paulo Siaco is an anti-Marcos. Oh, because I know his mother, Ate Mirisol, oh, she's anti-Marcos. Even who among anti-Marcos? Oh, the parents of Ate Mirisol, oh, Tatay Delpin and Nanay Baby, oh, when they are still young in the 1972 in martial law. Martial law. Because this is the years I was not born in 1972. The Marcos martial law, that was year 1972. Oh. Because I know Tatay Delpin is an anti-Marcos. Oh. That's the reason. I'm just gonna close the door. That's the reason. He's also anti-Marcos. Even Nanay Baby, that late of wife of Tatay Delpin, she's also anti-Marcos. Oh, everyone are anti-Marcos. Me, the time in 1972, you see the time, if you watch the documentary of Alden Richards, the Aalala, oh, you see about the martial law, the journalist who was beaten by a Marcos law, by Marcos regime, by the police, by a civilian police, by police officers. They're using a riot shield, even the stick. They brutal. Is this what the rights of Marcoses are? Human rights? Oh, they brutal. And see what happened there in the time. Oh, if you watch the movie of Decada 70s of Piolo Pascual, you see the students are beaten by a Marcos senior's regime. What did they do? They beaten. Now you see, in the time of Marcos Jr., the one of construction worker who was commuting himself, named Eric Saber, or Eric Saber, Eric Saber, who was a construction worker who was shot by a SWAT, by a Philippine National Police, uttered by Marcos Jr. That's a violation against human rights. That's a violation. Like his father, Ferdinand Marcos Sr., and his son, Bongbong Marcos, are violated of human rights. Abusing. You see that construction worker, Eric Saber, was being killed because of Marcos Jr. Is this what you like, Kuya Kopio? You want the human rights abuses under by Marcos Sr. and Marcos Jr.? Huh? Is this what you like? I'm telling ya, when there's Roylan Marlang, when there is Kawali Coronel who were anti-Marcos, they will say, Marcos magnanakaw, and you, Kuya Kopio, you say Marcos, Marcos, you say Bongbong Marcos, I don't care. I'm anti-Marcos too, Kuya Kopio. I never supposed like this. But what's Kuya Kopio saying like this? Peace sign. Marcos. He said Bongbong Marcos. I don't care. I don't care about Marcoses. My mom is an anti-Marcos. My dad also anti-Marcos. Even me, I'm also anti-Marcos. Jude Goles, anti-Marcos. Stefan Pimentel, anti-Marcos. Everyone are anti-Marcos. Kuya Kopio, you're the only one who's saying Marcos. You like Bongbong Marcos. Do you participate in the last November 30? What's that? Salute for BBM. The youth of the BBM supporters. Among them is Kuya Kopio. Are you solidarity that bangag, that criminal and pedophile Bongbong Marcos? I don't care. Marcos Jr. and Marcos Sr. are both our greatest robbery of the government. Magnanakaw sila. That's why, if you imagine this, in my history book, I read the history, I read the historical revisionism. Oh, I urge the CDIFI teachers, bring back the Civica, learn about what is that? The historical revisionism against Marcoses. I just urge Teacher Marisa that the historical revisionism against Marcoses, it's called the resistance of against the Marcos Jr. and Marcos Sr.